Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm doing a tutorial with the new Huda Beauty palette. Everybody had been requesting this, so we're gonna go ahead and jump in. I'm using Bay first just to set my concealer, and then I'm gonna jump in to Sandalwood. This is a light tan shade, perfect for a transition color. So I'm just going to basically buff this on my crease with a fluffy brush and just make sure that we don't have any harsh edges. I'm really sorry I didn't have a video last week. I have been in a creative funk and it's really frustrating to kind of feel that way, but I don't want to put up half-assed stuff for you guys, so I hope you guys understand. I'm hoping to get back on it, and this palette is so pretty. I really love the look I came up with. So now I'm gonna go with Flamingo, you guys. I love this shade. It's so pretty. It's just like a soft pink. And I'm going right over the same color. I'm just gonna bring some pink into this look, and we're just gonna keep building and blending and mixing all these shades. They work together so well that you can really mix and match and kind of custom create color. So I'm just using that same fluffy brush and just sweeping this over the lid and the crease area. And then I'm gonna jump into MANEATER, which is a deep, like intense red, and I'm using a smaller pencil brush. All the brushes will be linked down below just in case you're interested, and I'm going to really focus this tight in the crease and then go in with that fluffy brush and blend it out, and then I'm going to do that again just to build up the color but make sure we don't have any harsh edges. I know there's been some talk about this palette. Is it worth it? Is it not? I didn't have any problems blending it. I thought it was great. If you're on the fence, wait till it comes to Sephora so you can swatch it yourself. But honestly, I think it's gorgeous. The colors are so stunning, and I layered a ton of mattes and I didn't have any muddy or ruddiness. So I approve of it. And now I'm going into Bossy. This is like the deep maroon color. It's like almost like a maroon bark color. And I'm going to use this on the outer corner to give me some depth. So we're just kind of slowly building that outer corner to really make it deep and intense. If you follow me on Snap, I did swatch these. So if you don't follow me on Snap, I will put it on the screen. If you love makeup, you will love my snaps because I snap everything that comes into my house, and it's a lot of makeup, I'm just warning you. So now I'm going to go into Angelic, which is really pretty. It's like a gold pink. It almost reminds me of NARS Orgasm Blush. It's just like a pink with a gold shift. And I just wet my brush with MAC Fix Plus, and I'm just going to apply this to the lid and about halfway over, and then you see me sweeping it over just so we don't have any harsh edges. And you want to go a little bit above your crease just so it blends nicely. And then I'm going to go back into Flamingo because I thought I wanted to bring a little bit more pink back into the look and a little less cranberry. So I'm just using a really small brush and right in the crease just sweeping Flamingo just to bring a little bit more pink into it. And now I'm going in to the black Truffle. When I swatched this, it was a little bit patchy just from finger swatches, but actually using it, it blended nicely. I didn't have any issues. So I'm just going to kind of dot and sweep a tiny bit on the outer corners just to add depth. I admittedly don't use black a lot because I'm a little bit afraid of it. You could go like too heavy-handed with it, but I really like the way that it kind of intensified the eyes. So now I'm gonna do a winged liner, of course, and I'm using my Artist of Makeup pen, and my bulldogs are snoring so loud, you guys. Like I don't know, I do my voiceovers at night, and like as I'm talking, I'm like distracted because they are snoring so loud, like freight trains behind me. So anyways, I'm popping on my lashes. I'm gonna go in to concealer. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I wanted to do concealer afterwards because I didn't know how much fallout I was gonna have, but I really didn't have much. I just sweeped it away really quickly with a brush. And then I'm going in and blending this out with a wet beauty blender. I really have been focusing my concealer a little bit higher. I've been trying not to pull it all the way down to my nostrils because I feel like it adds just cakiness. So I'm trying to stay lighter on the concealer, and then I'm gonna bake with my translucent powder from Mercier as usual. Love this powder, it's amazing. So I'm gonna set under my eyes with that and let it bake, and then I'm gonna use that same wet beauty blender and I'm going to stipple and pack it all over my face. This is really gonna set your makeup. If you want your makeup to not budge, if you have oily skin, you have issues with that, I'm telling you this is a life-saving well, it's not life-saving, but you know, makeup-saving trick. And then after that, I'm gonna go in and contour. I have to use my TARTEIST contour kit. I love this. This is my holy grail. And I'm using a new brush from the Rose Gold Morphe collection. So it's a little bit harsh, but I mean, I'm not complaining because I love a harsh contour. But then I'm going in with this new favorite also, which is a Japanesque brush. It's a little bit fluffier and it just kind of buffs out any harsh edges and just softens it a little bit. So I will link everything down below. After that, I'm going back in with Flamingo and we're gonna start on the lower lash line. So I'm just gonna sweep this with a small pencil brush on the lower lash line, all the way in basically. And then I am going to go back into Bossy and I'm going to go right over that Flamingo just to deepen it up a little bit. But I didn't want to go too intense on the lower lash line because I really wanted to like kind of blow it out. So I'm applying that here and just making it a little bit more intense. And then you'll see me go in with a bigger brush and there we go right now where I'm blowing it out. So it's a little bit smokier. And then I'm going to go in with black truffle on a really small pencil brush, which I love this brush from Morphe. I will link it down below. I think it's like $3. And it's just really nice for getting super tight in on your bottom lash line without having to wear a black liner. And then I'm going back in with that brush and we're just going to keep blending. Now I am wiping away that powder that I had baking under my eyes and we're going to go into highlighting. So this is a new highlighter. I swatched these on Snap, you guys. I'm in love. This is Touch of Glam Beauty. This is an Etsy shop that I had found and she sent me some PR. Look at this highlight. It's so gorgeous. It's called Perfect Storm and it's like a light pink. It's so stunning. I was just like packing it on and I was like, yes, it's so pretty. And then I'm going in with my blush. This is MAC What I Fancy, which is just like a creamsicle kind of peachy color. And I'm gonna apply that on top. I've been doing my blush after my highlighter lately just so they sandwiches nicely in. And then I thought, you know what? Let me go in with this other highlighter from Touch of Glam. This is the Mermaid Fantasies. I just wanted to add a little bit more. Oh my gosh, so stunning. And then I was cleaning up my contour and now I'm going to go back in to the Perfect Storm because I really thought I needed an inner corner highlight. So I just wet my brush and I'm applying this to the inner corners of my eyes. This brush is from the Morphe That Bling set, which I love that set. I love that and the gunmetal set, but I find myself using that brush a lot just for inner corner highlights. And then I'm gonna pop some white pencil in my waterline. This is ColourPop. This is like the best white eyeliner. It's just so intense and it's like $5. And then I'm going to go in with mascara. I really want to go heavy on the bottom lash line because I really like that doll-eyed effect. And then I'm going to do my lips. I'm going to line my lips with a nude liner. This is my Bassam Fatou, my favorite. And then I'm going to use my Milk Lip Stain, which you guys know I like can't live without. And then I'm going to go in with this new lipstick. This is NYLON Nude by Smashbox. I am obsessed with this. This might be like a new holy grail, and that completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed. This palette is stunning. I approve of it. I think it's great, and if you have reservations, like I said, when it's in Sephora, check it out yourself, but I think it's great. It blended beautifully. So thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.